town. This is where the party is at. This is where you want to be.
Talk about locations. The fireworks are going to be set off from 9 locations. They're a little different this year, but here they are. Mandalay Bay, Luxor, MGM Grand, Caesars Palace, Treasure Island, the Las Vegas Convention Center, Stratosphere, and for the first time, they're going to set off fireworks inside the Fremont Street Experience. The theme of this year's fireworks show, which will run 8 minutes and 10 seconds, will be Taken to the Streets with 30,000 effects set to classic rock and dance favorites. So it should be good.
Yes, and
that happens right at midnight.
At midnight. We're expecting 291,000 people. I'm not sure how they came to that figure.
Well, I have a theory. I don't know that it's right or not, but I think they take room occupancy and work backwards from that with some sort of mathematical formula that I'm sure only Einstein really can understand.
And then throw in another 1,000.
Yeah, then you add 1,000 here to get 91. But anyhow, so a lot of people, and they're back here. Well, they really are here.
They're getting loud.
The intersections are filling up, and it is getting very busy right now. Those of you who are watching from the comfort of your home, you have the best seat in town tonight. There are a lot of people down here who may not be able to see the fireworks, so you will see them. You will see all of it, and we've got people up and down the strip to tell us all about it. Dave Cavassier and Denise Valdez are at Diablo's Casino in Mandalay Bay, or at
Cantina.
Monte Carlo.
Oh, that's right. We're at the Monte Carlo, Diablo's Cantina, which fronts on the very front of Monte Carlo.
Yes.
We're overlooking the strip, got a beautiful view. MGM's in our background here. And welcome, Denise, to our coverage.
Thank you, Dave. And do have a great seat here. We were talking about the people who might be at home watching, but you really can't beat this. We're actually on the second floor, Diablo's Cantina, right in front of the Monte Carlo. Throughout the night, we're going to show you an incredible view, both up and down the strip. But I think someone who can rival our view tonight is
Chris Saldana, who is at the hotel, the Mix Nightclub. Chris, how are you?
You know what, Denise and Dave, I think I am going to be able to beat you in regards to the best view in Las Vegas. Let me show you where I'm at. The 64th floor at Mix at the hotel. I'm going to move out of the way. We're going to zoom in on the strip, and come midnight, that strip is going to light up with a spectacular fireworks show. I mean, the countdown is already starting. We're about 2 hours away from that fireworks show. But once it does strike midnight, fireworks are going to be going off from all over Las Vegas, and we're going to be bringing you coverage. We want to let you know that the doors opened about 2 hours ago here at Mix. The music's pumping. People are getting into the spirit right now, and of course Mix also has a restaurant, so folks are eating their New Year's Eve meal. Once that's done, you can imagine they're going to be coming in here and dancing the night away. I'm going to go ahead and toss it to Melissa Duran, who is live at Treasure Island with how things are going on over there. Melissa?
Well, let me tell you, the party is already going on here at Christian Auditor, the nightclub. Just take a look behind me. Check out this crowd that is already here. We even have a bride and groom here in the crowd ready to ring in 2009. Now, right now, you can actually see out on the strip a lot of people lined up. That's because the Sirens of T.I., the pirate show, that is going on right now. It's bringing in a good crowd. So definitely, we too have a great view here on the strip. We have some live entertainment and a lot of live music. It's expected to be a very, very good night. But now let's check in with Ted Florendo, who is live at Fremont to see what's going on. Ted, how's it going out there?
The party is on down here. Hey, look, the Rolling Stones. Well, not really the Rolling Stones. They're a cover band playing as the Rolling Stones, and that's what's going on throughout the night. Numerous cover bands down here playing some of your favorite songs. Fremont Street is kicking it. There's a lot of people down here. First time open to Nevada residents, so of course people that want to stay at home, they come down here and have a good time. And if you're not, you're watching our great Channel 8 news coverage. Hey, for the first time ever, we had mentioned it. They are actually going to light up fireworks underneath the 90-foot canopy. Can you believe that? It's going to be quite a show. We've also got quite a few people down here checking out the screen up high. 5 football field screen that can check out all the bands on both stages. So, of course, Fremont Street is the place to be. Of course, I'm having here a good time. And we've got quite a few people actually wearing their shorts tonight. They must have not been watching my forecast. So, everything's great down here. Let's head on over to my buddy Aaron Drawhorn at Caesars Palace. Aaron.
All right, Ted, you and I always seem to get the crazy assignments every year with the crowds, but right now, actually, the crowd is pretty calm with 2 hours to go until the clock strikes midnight. We are here right in front of Caesars Palace, between Caesars Palace and the Flamingo. You can see the crowds are picking up. A lot of people have their noise makers out. They're excited. They're pumped. Metro Police also have a huge presence out here tonight. You see in the middle of the road there, a number of police officers are lined up. A number of police cruisers are ready in case anything gets too much out of hands here on the Strip right in front of Caesar's Palace. Now let's go just about half a block down to the other end of Caesar's Palace and back to Gary Waddell and Paula Francis. Guys?
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. Watching Ted downtown, it's kind of the Where's Waldo in the middle of that huge crowd.
That's right.
So we'll spend the night trying to find him in that crowd.
Yes.
But, that's good.
If you're at home or if you're in a bar, please don't go out. We've already had reports of 3 DUIs. The police are out in full force, so the safest thing to do is either don't drive or else call one of the free services. We've got them all listed on AccessVegas.com.
Free rides.
That's right.
Keyword.
Free rides, keyword. Of course, all over the world, they've already celebrated the New Year. The first place that claims to see the New Year is Gisborne, New Zealand, and I went there in September.
There.
Yes, they're very proud of that, but of course, we see Auckland doing the big celebration.
Yeah, fireworks, though, lit up the sky from New York to Paris, all the way around to the harbor in New Zealand. Check out some of the fireworks. There it is. There's the ball. It is New Year's Eve in New York City. Thousands, maybe 1 million people packed Times Square, trying to keep warm. And
there's Bill and Hillary.
There they are. They pushed the button along with Mayor Bloomberg to bring the ball down. This year, the famous ball got a makeover. It doubled in size, made up of 2,600 Waterford crystal triangles, weighs nearly 12,000 pounds. It was lit up with more than 32,000 green, eco-friendly LEDs.
And you know what? There was a battery company which had little motorcycles set up so people could actually power that by pedaling it. In Paris, people lined the famous Champs-Élysées to welcome in the new year with champagne. That's my Christopher Walken imitation.
Okay, very good.
Before the clock struck midnight, 500,000 people had already gathered in France's capital.
More than 1 million partiers from around the world packed the iconic harbor area around the iconic harbor bridge in Sydney for one of the world's largest fireworks displays. The 12-minute show featured more than 100,000 individual pyrotechnics fired from the bridge and from 6 barges in the harbor and the tops of some of the skyscrapers. The mayor of Sydney says the cost is more than covered by the $40 million the city gets from all its visitors on New Year's Eve.
You know, if I couldn't be in Las Vegas, that might be my second choice because it's summer.
Yeah, that's true. It is warm, although it's very nice here.
Yes.
Very nice on the Strip.
Here's Tokyo. Oh, look at that. Look at the balloons. Gorgeous. A huge crowd in Tokyo.
Thousands flocked to the famous temple for the countdown to 2009 in Tokyo. At the stroke of midnight, the revelers released the eco-friendly rice-made balloons into the sky.
And at the stroke of midnight, yes, that's right. Finally, let's go to our troops in Iraq who rang in 2009 in traditional fashion with live bands, a countdown, balloons, and of course, Old Lang Syne.
And Las Vegas is nothing if it is not motorcycle and car jumps over the on New Year's Eve. We had one down the street. We had one at Paris right behind us. Robbie Madison jumped his motorcycle up onto the top of the arch and then back down again.
That was spectacular.
Another one at the Rio. And Aaron Drawhorn is just up the street from us to the north near the Mirage where Robbie Knievel jumped the fountain, or the brand new volcano there. Aaron.
Yeah, that's right, Gary. We're actually here right now at Caesar's Palace. Do you realize it was 41 years ago today that the late daredevil Evel Knievel made his jump over the fountains at Caesar's Palace? Of course, he made that jump, but he actually spent, 20 days in a coma and almost broke just about every bone in his body. Well, tonight, take a look at this video that just came into the Eyewitness newsroom. This is his son, Robbie Knievel, at the Mirage, the newly refurbished volcano. He attempted tonight to make that 200-foot jump at the Mirage, and after a lot of antsy people, some nervous people, and excitement, he made that jump tonight, 200 feet over the newly refurbished volcano at the Mirage. That's the angle we have right now from the Strip. We'll try and get some different vantage points of this amazing jump coming up later on in our coverage. So 41 years ago today, Evel Knievel here at Caesar's Palace, and then tonight December 31st, 2008, Robbie Knievel making a nice, daring stunt. Back to you, Gary and Paula.
And the volcano went off miraculously.
Isn't that amazing how that happens? Much better result for Robbie Knievel tonight than for his dad 41 years ago.
Yes, that was great. Las Vegas has become famous for dining as well as entertainment and gambling, but now there is a whole new way to enjoy dining in Las Vegas.
Check this one out. This is dinner in the sky. Guests are strapped into their chairs, and then the table, the chairs, and all of the diners are hoisted 180 feet up into the air.
This dinner party is a unique way for people to have a great meal with a spectacular view if they have a strong stomach. Last night they held a test run with restaurant employees, but tonight VIP diners will get the best seat in the house to ring in the new year.
I would believe we have the best vantage point for the fireworks. This is going to feel like you're sitting in the back of a movie theater and getting to see the full screen in front of you.
All right, not for me, but it looks like fun if you are not afraid of heights. The skydiving dining experience lasts for about an hour. Dinner in the Sky will offer feasts on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights starting in April, but they're trying it out New Year's Eve here in Las Vegas.
It'll be a big draw. People are always willing to try something new. Now, off the Strip, downtown, the Fremont Street Experience is having another big party.
Free to locals this year. Lots of people have gathered down there, and in the midst of it all is our Ted Florendo. Ted.
Sorry, guys, you just cut out, but I'll tell you what, I found something, a great way to find me, this huge crowd. How about this blinking cup? Woo! Great time down here. Like Gary had mentioned, it is now open to anyone with Nevada State ID. Free admission to anyone with a Nevada State ID. That's the first time in quite some time, at least as long as I've been doing the live shots down here. They have several cover bands. You can see right now, this band is mimicking the Rolling Stones, and they look just like them. And this is just one of many that will be playing down here at Fremont Street. So you still have time to come down here, check it out. Must be hat night too, because we have some of the most unusual hats down here, from this guy over here with the bells and looks like the devil hat over here. We've got a lot of cowboy hats, everything else going on. Everyone having a great time here at Fremont Street, and the party still continues until midnight. And we see those fireworks go off again underneath the canopy. I've never seen that before down here in Fremont, so I am totally stoked to see that happen. Reporting live from down here, I'm Ted Florendo. Back to you, Gary and Paula.
Closest I've come is inside the arena for the Run and Rebel games.
Yes.
They set off the fireworks and have the big pyrotechnics show. So I'm sure that'll look a little like it downtown, but that'll be interesting to see the fireworks down under the canopy for the first time. Well, the big party is on the Strip. Thousands of people are going to gather here to see the fireworks.
That's right.
It's getting started.
It's interesting that they're all still moving around.
Yeah.
They're like flowing this way and flowing that way. But as we get closer to midnight, if it's anything like years past, and I see no reason why it shouldn't be, they'll all sort of stop and start to party in place.
People are going north. People are going south. It's kind of like the freeway. You kind of wish you were where they had come from. You wouldn't have to drive over there.
That's
well, we're going to watch it all. You get to watch it all with us. We'll be back right after this.
Happy New Year from Sound Out Loud.
You're counting down
to 2009
with Channel 8
Eyewitness News.
Kitties from Whiskey Pete's and Prim, and you're counting down to 2009 with Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
Welcome back.
There you go. We are here on at Caesars Palace on the Las Vegas Strip, getting ready to ring in 2009.
That's right. The crowd is getting more excited on the Strip. They're still moving around. There's a lot of action going on at 7 different live locations we're going to take you to. We've got all the best parties, and one of them is at Diablo's Cantina in the Monte Carlo. That's where Dave and Denise are now.
That's right.
Well, you know what? Right here, they've actually started singing to Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer, when the gates actually opened here at 8 o'clock tonight. It just flooded with people, and progressively it's got louder and more packed.
The place is rocking, about 1,200 people, and those are all reservations. These people have paid for their tables.
Yep.
They paid for the reservations, and this is a closed club tonight after everybody came in. I guess you had to have your invitation. But look, we're right across the street from the MGM, and we're going to ask our camera guy to kind of pan down. This is our view as we see it from Diablo's Cantina here. It kind of juts out over the Strip, and you can see just right down, looking towards the north there.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. We could almost see Gary and Paula if we were lucky enough. They're down at
Not
Caesars
quite.
Palace, but Planet Hollywood, Paris, Bally's, Treasure Island, and of course we're right across the street from where the fireworks are going to be tonight at MGM, Caesars Palace, and all the way down.
Right.
So we're right in the heart of all the action, Dave.
There's some real characters here, too. We've met some people from England who are here. We've seen people with heavy coats on and people with almost, well,
Very little on.
Yes.
Yes.
So, and that's always the way it is on New Year's Eve. They just kind of come in all shapes and colors.
Oh, here at Diablo's Cantina at the Monte Carlo, instead of champagne at midnight,
Don
they
Julio.
will be doing little tequila shots with a slice of lime. So we'll be sure to bring that to you, too.
So we're going to show you all that, but right now we're going to pass you off to the Mix nightclub at the hotel with Chris Saldana.
Dave and Denise, the only way you can tell that a party is getting started is when the music increases, and the volume just went higher as we were about to go live. So we're on the 64th floor here at Mix at the hotel, and the party is getting started. And no New Year's Eve special is what it is without these noisemakers. So they're getting things ready. Noisemakers are already starting to come out. They've got the hats, they've got the tiaras, and of course the dance floor is already starting to get packed with a number of people who are excited to be here. You know, Dave and Denise were talking about folks who are visiting from all over. That's the case here as well. People are making their way here. We talked to some folks from Denver, Chicago, New York, London, as well as Ireland, and they're excited to bring in the new here in Las Vegas. And only in Las Vegas do you have this view. I'm going to go ahead and back out of the way. We want to remind you, we've got the prime seats here at midnight. The fireworks spectacular is going to be seen from here, the 64th floor, all up and down the Strip. We're going to be here throughout the evening. We're going to bring you that picture live once it does strike midnight. We also want to let you know, say you're at home, you're thinking, what do I want to do? You know, Paul and Gary were saying, don't leave, but if you want to maybe risk the option of battling some traffic, there is still some opportunity to come out here. About $150 is going to get you inside. But after midnight, if you're on the Strip or you're looking for something to do, that price drops. So there are going to be deals as well to ring in the new year at 2009. We're going to be here. We're going to try to go find some folks who are partying up and bring them out here and talk to us and see why they chose Mix and why they chose Las Vegas to ring in the new year. I'm going to go ahead and toss it back to Gary and Paula.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, after Christmas sales, we have an after midnight sale on partying in Las Vegas. Where else?
That's right. 2008 calendars are always really cheap.
Tell you what, you know, it's fine. If you want to come down, please come down here. But they do have the freeway closed off. You can't get off anywhere from Sahara all the way to Russell. You can't come this way from anywhere on the other side, the west side of the freeway.
Yeah.
And they've got the east side closed off. So you can come down here and still get down here and see the fireworks, but you're going to have a little walk, a little hike, and maybe have a little trouble
Wear your
finding a
walking
place to park.
shoes.
So we hope you're in place and stay with us the whole evening, but it is going to be fun.
That
here
is.
on the Strip.
That's right. We'll be back with more of Countdown to 09 right after this.
You're counting down to 2009 with Channel 8 Eyewitness News and us,
The Harlots. And from Bette Midler and everyone at the Showgirl Must Go On, Happy New Year!
Man, it feels good to feel this way. And now I know what I mean. Back to the street, back to the place, back to the room where it
In a city that changes as fast as Las Vegas, there are millions of stories. And to understand what they really mean takes the knowledge and experience of Channel 8 seasoned anchors.
This is where experience counts.
Hey, Happy New Year. It's not right now where I'm doing it,
Yeah,
but
right,
it will be Happy New Year when you see this. So Happy New Year to you right here on this day that you see this.
Of course, they've stopped playing. There you go. This is one of the tribute bands downtown playing there.
I didn't recognize them.
Tribute Palooza
Yeah.
on Fremont Street tonight that they're having down there. Now,
I'm not sure who that was a tribute to, but we did have the Rolling Stones earlier, so that was fantastic.
if you are a country fan,
oh yeah,
Stoney's North 40,
that's the way.
brand new
that's the
restaurant
place to
bar opening at Santa Fe tonight.
be. That's right. Amanda Hernandez is there live. Let's go to her, Amanda.
Well, as you can tell, the party is definitely in full swing right here. Now, you take a look behind me here. This room has been packed since the doors opened at 8 o'clock, and people have been on this dance floor non-stop. Now, we've asked people why come out here, why spend New Year's with this group. They say, of course, they're big fans of Stoney's there on Las Vegas Boulevard, and they just had to be here for the opening of the new one. Now, this place is sold out, and everybody is waiting for the big balloon drop, which will be here at midnight. Now we're reporting live here from Stoney's, and then that is Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
Amanda, thank you very much.
We're about an hour and a half away from fireworks. The fireworks are going to be different this year. They're going to be either on the ground or on parking structures, and this is all because of the Monte Carlo fire.
Fireworks are at Mandalay Bay, Luxor. Those are on the roofs of the parking garages there. Caesar's Palace on the parking garage, which is right there from us.
Yes.
And the convention center will be on the ground, the Stratosphere, and under the canopy at the Fremont Street Experience, and that's where Ted Florendo is.
Hey guys, let's see if we can get this crowd up and going. Come on! Come on! That's what it took. Hey, you know those guys? That one guy in Monopoly? Look, I found the Monopoly guy. Hey, you guys, how long have you guys been married?
We haven't been married.
You're not married?
January 27th of this year.
You met where at?
The church?
Wow, so you guys dress up like this all the time?
Yeah, we do. We do suits and 50s and 60s and 30s.
You can do that.
I found my soulmate.
Why do you come down to Fremont Street? Right here. Anywhere on the strip you can go to.
Be with all the beautiful people.
You can do that here. Well, you do a great job on Monopoly. I appreciate that. A ton of people down here enjoying the sights and sounds of the band. That's supposed to be Rolling Stones. It's a tribute band. They call it Tribute Palooza down here. Look at all the people down here. There are 2 stages. And we were talking about all the people that were down here from all over the world. Well, I caught up with 2 guys that were from Australia, and they were wearing their board shorts. Their board shorts. This must have been warm to them down here in Vegas from Australia. We're having a great time down here at Fremont Street. We're waiting for midnight to see those fireworks go off underneath the canopy for the first time. That's something I haven't seen before, but as you can see, we're having a great time down here. We'll continue it too. Back to you, Gary, Paula.
All right, Ted, thank you very much. Looks like fun.
I hope Ted needs a flak jacket and a waterproof suit. It's kind of a tough assignment down there.
Yeah, that's awful close quarters down there.
It does, and people get rowdy. They're pretty peaceful out here right now, but there is a huge crowd. We're obviously at the corner of the Strip and Flamingo.
And there's an hour and a half alcohol left before midnight, too, so that'll change things a little bit probably, too. But it's a lot of fun down here. We're having a good time. Everybody is really, as Paula said, being very nice, and they're milling around. They're going north, they're going south, they're going across the Strip in the middle of the street. So that's
right. That was the Rolling Stones. I recognized that song for a second there. So, one of the weird things about the fireworks was that the Monte Carlo fire created new regulations, but it wasn't that the fire department wasn't allowing people to do the fireworks up there.
They had to get some new certifications and all that in order to do it. It just was, I guess, too late and maybe a little expensive, especially in the down economy a little bit. So they decided to have them on the parking garages where it is safe. And I think you'll still see them because they're a long ways up there.
Oh, sure. They'll be spectacular. We'll be right back with all the fun as we count down to 09. Stay with us.
See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Happy New Year, Las Vegas, from the cast of Mamma Mia at Mandalay Bay. Thanks for 6 great years. Mwah!
Let's drop. Shake, 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 shake.
Live on Channel 8. Countdown to 09.
Our greatest hits there.
Who
Welcome
were those
back.
people in the glasses?
Welcome. Yeah, who were they? Who were they? Welcome back to our countdown to 09 right here on Channel 8. We're glad you're spending New Year's Eve with us. Here we are at Caesars Palace, overlooking the intersection of Flamingo and the Strip, right in the heart of it all.
We're on the Bella Lucia Terrace at Caesars Palace, and someplace where I've never been, but I think I'll make a point of doing it in 09. It's Diablo's Cantina. That's where Dave and Denise are standing by. How's the party there?
I've got to kind of calm her down because the rap group just started playing. It got even louder here.
Well, the band just hit the stage. I think they're playing some sort of Run DMC, Bust a Move. And boy, the volume in here just increased tenfold. The party is on big time.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What were you saying?
Let's toss it down the street.
Everybody's having a good time here, and I'm sure you can see that. It's going to get even better in the next hour and a half until the fireworks come. But for right now, we're going to pass it off to Saldana at the Mix Lounge at the hotel.
Dave and Denise, as the party is getting started over there, so is it here. I don't know if you can hear. There's J-Lo music playing in the background. You know, there's always, Las Vegas is all about celebrities. We heard there was a celebrity here at Mix, so we did a little bit of investigating. We heard possibly Carrie Underwood was in the house, so we're going to let you know what we found out and talk to who Carrie Underwood is, supposedly. We're going to have that for you a little bit later. For now, I'm going to toss it to Melissa Duran, who is live at Treasure Island at Christian Audigier. Melissa, how are things out there?
Well, things are definitely just hopping over here. We actually have some celebrities in the house as well. Heidi and Spencer from the Hills are supposed to make an appearance. But first, I want to show you this very cool bar trick that the bartender Tony is going to show us. Where did Tony go? Oh, Tony's over there. He's actually getting some drinks for some people, so we will get with him in just a second. But he actually is doing this trick with fire and some of the alcohol mix over here, and it's just a good time and entertaining a lot of people out here. The TI show just ended, so a lot of people packed tonight. It's already sold out. Definitely a good time. You're taking a look at the VIP section. We'll get some interviews for you a little later on, and we'll be back live. For now, let's go to Fremont Street with Ted Florendo. Ted?
Woo! We're having a great time here at Fremont Street. You can see, you know, first of all, if Carrie Underwood is up at Mix, where Saldana's at, that's where I want to go. I'm kidding. Down here, I wouldn't miss any of this at all. I'll have a great time here at Fremont Street every year, and here's why. With the economy, you think not a lot of people will be coming out, but let's pan this crowd and show you how many people showed up. And the good thing about New Year is everyone's happy. Everyone's here having a good time. Everyone's hugging each other. Everyone of different race, every creed, every color, everyone's coming down here and hugging each other and wishing each other a happy New Year. And that's what a New Year is all about, is having a great time and welcoming in a clean slate, a brand new year. 2009 is just around the corner, not too far away, so everyone down here is having a great time. As you can see, they're joining in with all the bands down here too. We're having a great time down here. We'll give you another update in just a few minutes, but I want to go check out Caesars Palace with my buddy Aaron Drawhorn. How's it down there, Aaron?
All right, Ted, the party is just starting here on the Las Vegas Strip. A lot of people are coming out here trying to claim their spaces to see that spectacular fireworks show. You have people around the world who come here to celebrate New Year's, and you also have a lot of local folks as well. And Erica is one of them. Erica, you're from Las Vegas, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm from Las Vegas.
And why did you decide to come out here tonight?
Right here to spend time to see the fireworks on Las Vegas. And I'm here with my son and my sister and my cousin.
All right, so a good family occasion for you?
Yes, correct.
All right, what time do you have to get here?
Well, I had to be here till 6. Start walking in the parking, but it was worth it. It's worth it, you know?
A lot of hassle, but a lot of people say it is worth it. Thanks a lot, Erica. Have a fun and safe time. Happy New Year to you, too. All right, let's go back to Gary and Paula.
Thank you, Aaron. We just saw the mounted officers on their horses, and they're wearing those huge blinders. This must be a kind of scary experience for a horse.
You know, I think they train those horses to handle anything. I mean, they would have to be awfully calm and awfully placid to get through this kind of crowds. But they do a lot of crowd control work, because horses aren't quite as intimidating as guys coming at you. You know, so you move for a horse. Trust me, you move for a horse. They're very very accurate with those hind feet. I know for a fact.
That's right. It's very intimidating.
So watch out. We saw the guy go by a minute ago smoking the cigarette in Aaron's shot.
He'll be giving that up tomorrow.
I would say there's a New Year's resolution for him. There's some folks down here who have been smoking funny smelling cigarettes.
There is a bit of that.
Everything is going on the Las Vegas Strip tonight.
Yeah. It is gorgeous out here, though. It's a beautiful night. You know, we've been doing this since God was a boy, and we've had all kinds of weather.
Yeah, we have. We've had horrible weather.
Yeah, and wind is that's the thing you really don't want to have, because that threatens the fireworks.
That would have done away with the motorcycle jumps and everything tonight as well, if they had done that. The best view of the entire Strip, I think, is where Chris Saldana is, up at Mix at the hotel. Chris.
You know what, Gary and Paula, celebrities are all about Las Vegas, right? So when I was doing one of my live shots, someone said, you know, Carrie Underwood's here, right? So as typical Eyewitness News, we investigate. So I went inside, did a little bit of investigating. I found who they thought was Carrie Underwood, and it is Laura, who's here with her girlfriends.
Oh, yes.
And it is Kristen and Sarah, who are visiting. You're from Ohio visiting, but Laura, you're from here, and everyone said you were Carrie Underwood. I went and asked you, and you said, no, I'm just Laura.
I'm just Laura Fernandez. Not anything important. But we're having a great time here at Mix. We're ready to get back to our drinking and everything. Woo!
How did you guys choose Mix? Why did you choose Mix? Out of any place you could be at, why'd you choose Mix?
Look at that view. It's incredible. I mean, it's honestly probably the best view in the city, and you get to see the fireworks and the best service, best drinks. It's a good time.
Well, thanks for playing along with us. I was a little excited. I thought we were going to see Carrie Underwood, but Laura is just as beautiful as these two ladies are as well. And we have a visitor from Ohio who is with us. Just an example of how many folks are making Las Vegas their destination for New Year's. We have locals, we have visitors, and we welcome everyone. Mix is just getting started. The music is getting pumped up, and they're already passing some out those party favors to make this event even special, even more special. So when that clock does strike midnight, the fireworks spectacular is going to be happening. We're going to bring it to you live from the 64th floor here at Mix. Gary and Paula.
See, I told you you had a nice view up there.
64 floors.
Yeah.
It hasn't been very long that Las Vegas has had buildings that tall.
No, the Riviera was the tallest when it was built, and it stood that way for a long time before something taller was built. And then the downtown, which is now the Fitzgerald, was the tallest for years and years and years. When I came here, I moved here in 1971, and one of the first stories I covered was the topping off ceremony for the Union Plaza Hotel down on Fremont Street. And then there were no new hotels built for a long time until the MGM, which is now Bally's right behind us, was built on the Strip. So
that's right. Melissa Duran is standing by at another nightclub at the TI, Christian Audigier. What's going on down there, Melissa?
Well, it's definitely a party. People started coming in at 9 o'clock. We've actually switched positions. Right now, the nightclub is right underneath us. We're right in between Social House, the restaurant, and the nightclub. And I'm actually joined now by Howard Weiss. He's the general manager of Christian Audigier. Talk to me a little bit about tonight. What are you expecting? What fun things did you have planned for tonight?
Well, tonight we have Heidi and Spencer from the Hills. They're hosting. It's a pure management venue, so you'll expect nothing less here. You got a great strip of the view, and we're expecting them to come in and party and everyone to hang out with them. They're nice and friendly, so it's going to be a great night.
We were talking to some of your employees. They were saying your VIP is sold out. Talk to me about that.
Our VIP is sold out. We sold out a couple of days ago, and it's been really good. We have very expensive and high roller players from some of our MGM properties, and it's going to be a great evening here.
All right, and earlier tonight, some of the employees were walking around handing out hats, some cool sunglasses. It seems just it's like a really fun vibe out here.
Absolutely. We got a lot of party favors here, a lot of gifts for the guests. We're going to do a champagne toast and a countdown with Heidi and Spencer at about 11:45, and they're going to ring in the new year here at around 12 o'clock.
All right, well, thank you so much, and thank you for having us. We appreciate it. All right, good time out here. For now, we'll toss it back to you, Gary and Paula.
Compliment that gentleman on his tie. That was an amazing tie.
It's bigger than mine.
Yeah. She's going off to do it now. I heard her go there. Anyhow. So, a lot of fun down on the Strip. It's hard to read that, but we're about an hour and 20 minutes away from 2009 in Las Vegas. Already 2009 in a lot of places across the country. Back on the East Coast, Central Time Zone, working up to it now. So
we're counting down to 2009. Stay with us. This is the best place to be. This is the best view for the fireworks.
Happy New Year, Las Vegas, from the cast of Phantom, the Las Vegas Spectacular.
Hi, I'm Christy Holden, and I play Christine Daae.
And I'm Andrew Gaughn, and I play Raoul, the Vicomte de Chagny. You're counting down to 2009 with Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
We are the luckiest people in the world. Look, it's a balmy night in Las Vegas. Got my beautiful showgirls with me. I started tonight with a wife. I lost her. She's got to be someplace here. I want to wish everybody the happiest of New Year's. The greatest prosperity in 2009. I want all of our visitors to have the greatest time in the world and the greatest tourist destination, the greatest entertainment destination ever known to man. And I want all of us who live here to be prosperous and healthy in 2009. God bless you.
There's the Four Queens on Fremont Street where they've got Tribute Palooza. They have 14 different tribute bands. It's a great party down there. It's a great party down here.
It is. They're going to have fireworks under the canopy downtown. It's free to locals this year, which is kind of nice. So everybody with a Nevada driver's license got in free down there to listen to the band. Start at 6 tonight, play till 1 o'clock in the morning. So a big party downtown. Big party on the strip behind us. Lots of people out here. The streets are starting to fill up. They usually really fill up just a little before 12, but I think they're going to be full maybe by then. People are going to have trouble finding a way in.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we could exceed the number that they predicted, 291,000.
Yeah, the 291 is how many people have come to Las Vegas. That doesn't count all of the locals who are out here on the strip tonight. So there's a lot of people down here.
There
really,
could be
a lot
more
of people.
locals, too, because of the fireworks issue where they can't see it from a long ways away.
Can't see it as well from the neighborhoods. So anyhow.
Denise Valdez is standing by at Diablo's Cantina. What's going on, Denise?
Hi there, Paula. You know, the mayor was talking about how it's a balmy night, and he's right. It's actually not too cold, but we're all bundled up. We've got our scarves. Let me show you something. They put this ice on the tables out here on the patio like at 8 o'clock. It hasn't even melted, so it's still a little cold tonight, so you got to dance. That's the only way you're going to stay warm. Dave Cavassier is down in the crowd talking to some ladies tonight.
We found the original Las Vegas party girls. We have Victoria, Fabiana, and Bianca. They're all from Las Vegas, and you know, it's kind of cold out tonight. Are you warming up?
Yeah, buddy!
Okay, buddy. They brought all their supporters here, too. Fabiana, how are you doing tonight?
I'm great, how are you?
Good, good. And Bianca, are you guys staying warming up here?
Oh, of course. We got each other to keep ourselves warm.
Okay, good enough. You know, and they've been dancing and jiving, and we're kind of keeping it all warm up here. We got a lot of support behind us. Now we're going to send it back to Gary Ball.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you very much. It is. Yeah, it's not quite that warm here, but you know. But anyhow.
That's right.
Amanda is at Stoney's North 40. Is that what it's called? Out at Santa Fe. Amanda Hernandez. Amanda.
Well, the party, of course, has already started here. The doors opened at 8 o'clock, and people just flooded come in here. They've mainly been hitting up the dance floor. They expect that they can just go ahead and dance their way into the new year. And their biggest way of knowing that the new year has come, if I can show you, is these balloons way up there at the very top. Now, that is what's going to let them know that the new year has go ahead and come in. Now, there's lots of bar deals and things going on here tonight that just has people going back to the bar for lots of drinks. The party has just been going non-stop. A lot of locals are turning out here to Sony's grand opening. They're big fans at the other location. They decided to go ahead and spend New Year's here. Now, we talked to the bar owner earlier. He said New Year's was the best night to open up because, of course, it's one of the biggest nights of the year here in Las Vegas. A lot of the people that we talked here tonight say that they really love this place. It's one of their favorite bars, and this is, of course, where they wanted to spirit New Year's. Rather go ahead and brave the Strip. But, of course, from what I understand, the Strip is a pretty fun place to be. How about Gary and Paula?
All right.
Thanks, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda. The Cowboys and Cowgirls, the ones left over from the rodeo, plus all the ones that live here out at Stoney's North 40. We saw a few people with cowboy hats on here on Fremont Street. They must have just taken a wrong turn or hit a police barrier and said, "Oh, we'll just stay here."
Yeah, they don't know about Stoney's yet. So we're looking at the crowd here. I believe that's Fremont Street. Gorgeous. Yes.
Lots of people. I haven't heard any crowd estimates downtown, but it's got to be an awful lot of people to jam Fremont Street like that under the canopy. Of course, the light shows are going on all night long, too, in addition to all the bands and everything that are playing down there.
Big party up at Mix on top of the Monte Carlo.
Great
and
view.
No, not the Monte Carlo.
The hotel,
at
which is
Mandalay
right
Bay.
there at Mandalay Bay. So
and Chris Saldana's there live.
Paula and Gary, from cowboy hats to R&B, top 40, the music is blasting here at the Mix. You know, New Year's Eve is about drinking responsibly, so there are a number of rides that are available to those who maybe have a little too much to drink, and we invite people to go to our website. But it's also about trying maybe some new things and some new drinks. So we're here at Mix, right? We're trying to figure out what kind of drinks are the hottest things that are selling right now. So we asked some of the bartenders. I'm going to go ahead and pan over here. This is a Violet Cosmopolitan is what we're told, but these two drinks right here we're told are menage a trois. Yeah, you heard right. So these are some of the most popular selling items right now. These drinks, people are asking the bartenders and the waitresses up there for the menage a trois and the Violet. So this is one of the places and the few times that you can actually get away with asking for a menage a trois and not feel bad about it. So New Year's is all about having a good time, ringing in the new year 2009. To remind you, we're on the 64th floor here at the Mix, and I'm going to move out of the way so you can see what the view is going to be like in about an hour and a half, give or take. We're going to be seeing the fireworks spectacular from atop the hotel here. There's going to be fireworks all up and down the Strip. The Strip is, of course, blocked right now, so people can be walking up and down. And at the stroke of midnight, we are going to be at the prime seat, so you're going to be able to see the view from where we're at. I'm going to move out of the way, and I'm going to keep quiet just so you can enjoy the view. We're going to be here all night talking to some more people and bringing you those interviews as well. Gary and Paula, back to you guys.
Thanks, Chris. I don't know whether you can get the picture there and you get it, but the Luxor there with the lights streaming up and down the top. We've been everywhere on New Year's Eve. One year we were at the Luxor and we got to throw the switch that turned those lights on for the first time at the stroke of midnight. So we contributed to the Las Vegas Strip.
We've been everywhere. And we'll be right back after this break as we count down to 2009.
Happy New Year, Las Vegas, from the Sirens of T.I.
I ain't faking this, I ain't freaking, I ain't faking this, I ain't freaking, I ain't faking this, shut up and let me go, hey!
Welcome back to Countdown 09. We're waiting for midnight, waiting for this year to be over.
That's right.
And on to 2009.
Yeah.
Upward and onward and upward. Let's hope.
Let's hope it is upward. It's bound to be a good year. Couldn't be as bad as 2008.
The mayor's certainly upbeat about it all.
He certainly is. We are here at the Bella Lucia Terrace outside Caesar's Palace, and just a little ways down the Strip is our reporter, Aaron Drawhorn. Aaron, what's going on down there?
Happy New Year's. This is Las Vegas, Paula. That pretty much sums it up. A lot of people from around the world, I'm looking at the wrong camera, a lot of people from around the world come here. As the mayor said earlier, this pretty much is the ultimate entertainment destination. An estimated 300,000 people coming here to celebrate New Year's here, Las Vegas style, on the Las Vegas Strip. You know, this is probably one of, if you like all of this action, and if you like crowds like this is probably the best place on the Strip, because we're going to have fireworks pretty much from Mandalay Bay all the way up. Happy New Year to you. We're going to have fireworks pretty much from Mandalay Bay up to the Stratosphere, and you can be here right in the middle, right in front of Caesar's Palace, right in front of the Flamingo. A lot of people having a great time out here. They are excited because 2009 is almost here. Gary, Paula, back to you.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you very much, Aaron.
He's having a lot of fun there.
He is, and the people around him are having a good time. The people behind us are having a good time. Streets are filling up. Everybody's getting ready for the fireworks. The big show, 9 locations this year, including underneath the canopy at the Fremont Street Experience. First time from the convention center, so people on that side of the Strip will get a little different view of it this year than they've gotten in years past.
Always a good view at the Treasure Island. That's where Melissa Duran is. What's going on there now, Melissa?
Well, Paula, I've been talking about them all night. That bride and groom that I saw at the top of the show, well, after pushing my way through the crowd, I found them. I am joined now by the new Kevin and Sheena Russell. Congratulations to you both. What made you all come to Las Vegas for not only ring in the new year, but to get married?
Well, what better way to bring in the new year than to remember our wedding? I thought it would be a beautiful idea to get married on the, New Year's Eve. One, I would always remember, and two, there's always that party atmosphere. And I think tonight we're making some memories. We're having a great time, and it's a wonderful thing. So, you know, Vegas, baby.
Sheena, tell me how you're feeling right now. This is such a big day for you.
It is. It's very exciting. So just go with the flow and have fun and party.
What made you guys come to Christian Audige for the after party, so to speak?
Well, this is where we were staying, and we have a flight that goes to Tahiti tomorrow, and so it was just part of the planning, and the Treasure Island had a party that we wanted to sign up for, and just out of convenience of having the logistics of being here, staying here, they had a party, and then plus with Spencer and Heidi, I believe, are here, and cool, maybe we'll bump into celebrities. Who knows, we might end up on TV.
Yeah, well, you never know. There you go. Well, congratulations to you both. You look beautiful, so enjoy your 2009 and your wedding day. Congratulations. All right, one great story out here, bride and groom ringing in 2009. Paula, Gary, back to you.
They were great.
That's really sweet.
Good. And we, and men get married on New Year's Day and Valentine's Day because it's easy to remember anniversaries.
She didn't even flinch when he said
that.
that.
No, she didn't blink an eye.
Of course, he's taking her to Tahiti tomorrow, so that's good.
Dana Roselli just got back from there and said it was wonderful.
Yes, that's great.
So don't leave Las Vegas now, though.
No, don't leave now.
Not now.
I wanted to talk about the ancient New Year's. I found this on willstar.com. Love the internet. You can find anything on it. New Year's is actually the oldest of all holidays.
Really?
Yeah. It was first observed in ancient Babylon 4,000 years ago. But they celebrated in spring because they considered that the beginning of the year, which really kind of makes sense. Yes.
Of a rebirth. One of the oldest traditions but dates back to 1886, New Year's Day, Tournament of Roses Parade. Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena, California. All the floats decorated up going down. It started when members of the Valley Hunt Club, whatever that was, decorated their carriages with flowers. And it's been going on ever since on Colorado Boulevard, and that's the reason I live in Las Vegas. Because I grew up in Nebraska, we would watch the New Year's festivities and the parade on Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena, and people in their shirt sleeves, and we're up there with snow up to our eyeballs and no prospects of spring. And we said there's got to be a better way, so I came west.
And now everybody from California lives here too. Yep. Anyway, we're awfully glad you came. One of the other things that I learned is that during the Middle Ages, the church was opposed to New Year's celebration, and I guess that's still true because we have some opposition out there.
Yeah, we do. I think they're opposed to Las Vegas as well, and some of the things that happen here. So anyhow, we're having a great time. It is New Year's Eve in Las Vegas.
Let's drop! Shake, 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 shake.
Live on Channel 8. Countdown to 09.
Happy New Year, Denver. It is now midnight in the Mountain Time Zone, an hour from here, 11 o'clock in Las Vegas, and we're counting down to New Year right here on the Las Vegas Strip.
We've got 60 minutes to go. Let's get right out to Diablo's Cantina, where Dave and Denise are standing by.
Hi there, Paula and Gary. I should say I'm Denise Valdez, a.k.a. Elton
Has anybody
John.
seen Denise? I can't seem to find her. Instead, this strange person showed up, and that didn't work either.
Well, this is the great thing about New Year's Eve. You can get away with these party favors, the crazy hats, the silly glasses, and once we figure it out,
the party
favors.
Sometimes they work, and, we'll find out if they work. Come back when there you go.
Ah!
All right. Chris Saldana is at the Mix Lounge at the hotel. Chris, how's it going?
Dave, it's a lot of fun. And Denise was talking about getting away with party favors and those glasses, the tiaras. All right, this may be a dud, so I'm going to try to find one that works for the next shot. But the party favors already started to be handed out. We're about an hour away from the new year, and the fun is just getting started here at Mix. We're on the 64th floor here, so the view is going to be spectacular, and we're going to bring that to you live. I'm going to go ahead and toss it to Melissa Duran, who is live at Treasure Island. Melissa, I can only imagine the music is thumping there.
Oh yeah, it's bumping. I'm having a hard time not, dropping the mic and going out on the dance floor personally, but oh well. Okay, I told you a little while ago I wanted to show you Tony doing a trick. Let's see Tony doing that amazing trick. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh yeah, that is the kind of entertainment we're having here at Christian Audige, the nightclub. It is a great time. Kudos to Tony. Thanks so much for doing that. All right, let's take a look around. Look at all these party goers out here. You're taking a look at the VIP section. A lot of people just coming out here, dancing, drinking, having a good time, waiting to ring in 2009. It's a great party out here. Also a great party at Fremont. That's where we find Ted Florendo. Ted, how's it going out there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching the show. This is the best part about Fremont, is that you can actually see the show here. I'm sorry, I'm getting mixed minus on my... It's tough to hear myself. Okay, best part about down here at Fremont is you actually can get a great show. 5 football fields full of the entertainment down here. We have quite a few cover bands playing too. Everyone's here and having a great time. Let's go down to Aaron Drawhorn live at Caesar's Palace.
All right, Ted, thank you very much indeed. We are going to hope that this bush right here will be my protective barrier for this hit. We are in front of Caesar's Palace right now, and you can see that as we enter the final hour of 2008, Las Vegas Boulevard right now is sort of reminding me a lot of Bourbon Street in New Orleans right during Mardi Gras. A lot of people coming out here to celebrate. In fact, the number that we got, Happy New Year to you. A lot of people, we're told it's about 390,000 people from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Bureau coming in here trying to ring in the new year in Las Vegas. A lot of exciting things. The police are out here, though, to make sure that this is a safe and a happy celebration when you have this many people in a small area like this, relatively small with all the thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. The goal is to make this a safe one, and we're going to talk more about that coming up in just a few minutes right here on Channel 8. Gary, Paula.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you very much, Aaron. We want to show you a few of the celebrations that went on around the world to celebrate the arrival of 2009. All the way from the Big Apple in Chicago, well, starting in Sydney and New Zealand and Hong Kong and around. So let's start with New York, Times Square.
Thousands packed New York's Times Square to ring in the new year. This year, the famous ball got a makeover. It doubled in size. There's a warm moment between the Clintons. It's made up of 2,600 Waterford crystal triangles, weighs nearly 12,000 pounds, and tonight it was lit up with more than 32,000 LED bulbs.
Kind of backing our way around the world, here is Paris, City of Lights, the famous Champs-Élysées, welcoming in the new year with champagne. Before the clock struck midnight, 500,000 people gathered in the French capital to celebrate 2009's arrival.
And more than 1 million partiers from around the world packed the iconic Harbour Bridge in Sydney, Australia for one of the world's largest fireworks displays. Beautiful. This year's 12-minute show featured more than 100,000 individual pyrotechnics fired from the bridge. 6 barges around the harbor also took part, and the tops of skyscrapers were involved. The mayor says the cost is more than covered by the $40 million the city gets from visitors.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Check out Tokyo. They celebrated with a mix of tradition and modern. Thousands flocked to the famous temple for the countdown to 2009. And at the stroke of midnight, they released these eco-friendly balloons made of rice.
That's interesting. And finally, our troops in Iraq rang in 2009 in traditional fashion with live bands, a countdown balloon, and of course, Old Lang Syne.
Let's not take cameras to them next year. Let's have them come to us. Huh?
Yes.
What do you think? That'd be kind of nice.
I hope so.
Right,
and tonight in Las Vegas, there is a whole new way to enjoy your dining experience.
Oh, check this out. The Meal in the Sky. It's called Dinner in the Sky. And they tried it out last night. It is a The people are strapped into their chairs around the outside of a table. The waiters are in the middle of it, and they raise this thing 180 feet into the air and serve people dinner.
Amazing. This dinner party is a unique way for people to have a great meal with a spectacular view. Last night it was just for restaurant employees, but tonight there are VIP diners who have the best seat in the house.
I would believe we have the best vantage point for the fireworks. This is going to feel like you're sitting in the back of a movie theater and getting to see the full screen in front of you.
Sky dining experience lasts about an hour, so they'll go up before long if they want to see the fireworks while they're up there. Dinner in the Sky has done this in a number of places around the world. I know they've done it in London, they've done it in Florida. They're going to start doing it here in April, so on a regular basis, but tonight was the trial. Since it was a beautiful night and no wind, why not?
Yeah, and I understand the waiters and waitresses are actually attached.
Oh, they got to be tethered up that far, With, what are those things called that hikers use? And anyway. I'm sure Ted Florendo knows. He's a big outdoor guy, and he's outdoors right now at Fremont.
Yes, I am, and guess this. I found two guys here that, come on out, show me what you guys are wearing. What are you guys wearing?
I'm wearing my boardies.
Shorts! You notice the accent? That's because they're from Australia, mate. Why'd you guys come to Vegas in shorts?
Oh, why not? Like, it's summer back home, and you just sort of, when you're in Rome, you do like a Roman. I'm Australian, so I wear board shorts.
How do you deal with the cold in those shorts?
Practice, practice, practice. It's all about practice.
All right. Well, when they say throw another shrimp on the barbie, what's that mean? Maybe I missed the joke. I don't know. I'll find out at the end to it soon. But I'll tell you what. Notice, look, it's Freddie Mercury. Or someone that looks like Freddie Mercury. Tribute-palooza down here with a bunch of cover bands simulating some of your favorite bands of all time. U2, Aerosmith, Rolling Stones. Billy Joel is my favorite, by the way. We're having a great time down here with me and my Australian friends. Paul and Gary, back to you.
Happy New Year!
All right, Ted, thank you very much. There he is. Throw another shrimp on the barbie. I think means actually throw another shrimp on the barbecue, because we got more people coming over to drink Australian beer.
Yes, welcome to all the foreigners who are here tonight. We welcome our visitors. Love it.
Hey, mates. Yes.
Over at Diablo's Cantina at the Monte Carlo, Dave and Denise are standing by. Denise, what's going on?
Hi there, Paula. You know, at Diablo's Cantina, you would expect tequila, you would expect margaritas, but I was very curious about this blue drink. So I found a couple who came all the way from Las Vegas to celebrate.
This is what it is.
This is Derek and Kim. Tell me what's in this blue drink. Why is this your drink of choice tonight?
Well, it's an adios, so we're saying goodbye to last year, and we'll say hello to the new year.
I like that idea.
Oh, you better believe it. And if you know what it is, adios and some stuff.
Yeah, apparently it has a word that we can't say on TV, so we'll stick with adios.
Right, and you know what it is. I like turtles.
So Kim, tell me, why did you guys decide to stay in town to celebrate?
Las Vegas is the place to party.
Why would you go anywhere else and watch a ball drop? Why, you can be here, have a little fun Diablos.
And that's where we're live tonight. Have a great time and a great year. And I'll say adios right now because you won't remember the rest of the night. Paul and Gary, back to you.
Thanks, Denise.
The other big celebration, of course, Times Square in New York City, where it is 20-some degrees right now, wind chill maybe below zero. Why would anyone not want to be in Las Vegas to ring in New Year?
Yeah, it's great. We've got it all. And it's warmer. The people are friendly, very friendly.
Very nice group down here tonight.
Yes.
There's been no real problem. In fact, I haven't seen any problems. Everybody's been very nice. Everybody's getting along, having a good time, and we hope you are having a good time with us. And we're counting down to those fireworks, 8 minutes and 10 seconds worth, starting at midnight.
Okay.
Happy New Year, Las Vegas, from the Coyotes. You're counting down to 2009 with Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
We're counting down to 09 with Channel 8. Happy New Year, Las Vegas, from the world's happiest mayor.
you go. The cover band's on Fremont Street. That's Freddie Mercury. That's Queen, at least the cover band for Queen. On Fremont Street, we are here at Caesars Palace on the Las Vegas Strip.
The Bella Lucha Terrace. We're glad you're with us. We're counting down to 2009.
Lots of fun things going on this year. One of the things we always enjoy is George Knapp's look at things. 2008 was jam-packed with bad news. The war dragged on. The economy tanked. Even the Las Vegas economy, which is usually pretty recession-proof, felt a lot of the pain. In fact, in many ways, we led the way. But it's still possible to smile through our collective tears.
That's right. George Knapp looks back at some of the odds and ends over the last 12 months.
Mark Twain wrote that the source of all humor is sorrow, not joy. And if that's true, then 2008 was downright hilarious. Starting at the top, our governor, Jim Gibbons, was a one-man blooper reel. The governor decided he didn't want to be married anymore to that woman with the frozen smile who stood by him as he explained he did not grope a cocktail waitress after a night of boozing. The First Lady didn't want to go, though. Her move into a guest house at the governor's mansion landed in People magazine. Governor Sensitive confided to the world that he didn't want to be a lonely guy, and he wasn't for long. He used his state cell phone to send hundreds of late-night text messages to the wife of a dentist, presumably talking about, the state budget and stuff. Then he showed up at the Reno rodeo with long, leggy Leslie, had a few hugs in the parking lot, but said they're just good friends. It's unknown how many of his friends have posed for Playboy as Leslie has. We'd guess she makes friends easily, though she seems to have trouble with buttons. Maybe the governor should join the Raelians, a religion known for its belief in extraterrestrials and free love. When a contingent of Raelians went to the airport to meet their prophet, they were ordered to leave, they say. Maybe it was their symbol, or maybe it was the skimpy outfits worn by their female members.
America, country of religious freedom, number one in the world, I think.
Something strange fell out of the sky in mid-May and crashed beside the Colorado River south of Needles. Then a bunch of helicopters came and scooped it up. Then mysterious men in odd vehicles came to town asking questions. The I-team caught up to a convoy of men in black, and luckily they didn't shoot us. They turned out to be the OST, in charge of transporting nuclear weapons.
No aliens, haven't transported an alien.
Darn it. Our I-team colleague John Ralston did one of his usual numbers on an obscure senator from the Midwest.
There's a story out today about how you supported the Dick Cheney bill and he opposed it. That bill gave subsidies to the oil and gas companies.
And that chastised senator was never heard from again.
To draw upon unused renewable groundwater supplies in East Central.
The Water Authority spent millions of your dollars on public relations and lobbyists, one of whom charged you, the public, for his wine and bourbon and racks of lamb. Another consultant who's paid more than $200 an hour earned some of her dough by teaching water workers cubicle etiquette so they could all get along. Here's a cubicle tip for free: don't eat beans at lunch. The quote of the year came from Rancher and Tax Commissioner Hank Vogler, who explained why federal employees are not speaking out against the proposed water grab.
Their next assignment will be counting polar bear turds in Point Barrow, Alaska.
Other memorable quotes from 08, and we're kind of paraphrasing. Come over here, handsome, and rub my tootsies.
I was up here robbed of my rights, my dignity.
Just a second.
My dignity was taken.
Sir, please.
My dignity, how would you feel if it happened to you?
Speaking about a female judge, romantically inclined Judge Nick Del Vecchio remarked to his bailiff, "Would you look at the butt on that one?" or something like that. But it was my stuff.
I just wanted my personal things.
So, you want to know what goes on in those swingers clubs? No, you don't.
Okay, honey, let's go hunt for a couple, and then swap.
2008 marked the 50th anniversary of the word Bigfoot, and two hunters told the world they had one in their freezer. So that's what became of my old raccoon coat. You say the wife needs a new vacuum cleaner? I hear they're giving them away down at Shag's Car Wash. After 20 years of watching the historic Kyle Ranch crumble into dust, North Las Vegas leaders vowed to finally do something about it. And they did. They decided they need to pay for another study. Any day now. Las Vegas lost some of its most interesting characters, including high-rolling pot smuggler Jimmy Shagra, whose lawyer, a guy named Oscar, reportedly changed careers.
Seems to me like when you get over one hurdle, there's another one waiting.
We'll remember Ray Slaughter, who spent the last years of his life fighting for his fellow atomic workers. Slaughter finally succumbed to the cancers he contracted while working at the test site. Also checking out for good was big-hearted oddball Buffalo Jim. whose family still suspects foul play. And move over Pat Benatar, Allison the Mac Attack McCarthy is tuning up for 2009.
Your love is like a tidal wave.
Special props to the self-professed Las Vegas witch who put a curse on this reporter and delivered a customized, personalized voodoo doll, already jammed with carefully targeted needles. Hate to admit it, but that last one really hurt. Happy New Year, everyone. George Knapp, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
Oh, there's no one like George.
No, he has a way of looking at things.
There's one other story that George wanted to include, but he didn't. It was about a Las Vegas burglar who kept breaking into homes and leaving behind pornography.
George says no matter how many times he left his door unlocked, the guy never showed up at his house. George, thank you for giving us your look back on the year 2008.
Fantastic. We continue to count down to 2009, and we will be right back.
Hi, we're the Jersey Boys. You're counting down to 2009 with Channel 8 Eyewitness News. Happy New Year, Las Vegas.
Welcome back definitely welcome back to New Year's Eve on the Las Vegas Strip. We are here at Caesars Palace. We love these nights and we want it to be fun and everything, and unfortunately we've got some news we need to bring you.
Yeah, unfortunately there is something going on in the midst of all the partying. The Boulder Station Casino is being evacuated right now. The Armor team and the Fusion team are going there right now.
Those are the teams, I guess, that respond to almost any emergency. The one team responded to that suspicious package downtown on Fremont Street yesterday afternoon. We don't know what's going on. We've heard some things on the scanner, but we're not sure yet. On the police scanner, we're not sure yet exactly what's going on. As soon as we get any more information, we'll bring it to you. We will, in the meantime, continue down here with partying away on the Las Vegas Strip.
That's right. Melissa Duran is down at the TI. Tell us what's going on there, Melissa.
Well, all night we've been talking to locals and tourists who are come to Las Vegas to ring in the new year. I'm actually joined now by Mike Howard. He joins us from Los Angeles. He is a sergeant with the Army. Welcome to Las Vegas. What made you come to Las Vegas to ring in the new year?
Thank you. We just came out here and we wanted to go all out. And I haven't been home in about a year, so we came out here and we went to the Christian Odej's nightclub. We heard it was like one of the best clubs here, and we're having a blast. We're loving it.
Talk to me about that. You said you were on leave. Where are you headed next? Where are you going for how long?
I've been in Alaska for the past 3 years. January 19th, I leave to Germany for 3.5 years, and after that, I'm done in the military. But I mean, it's been a blast. I love it. It's a great opportunity I've had, and every time I get leave, I come back here and have a blast.
What's it like tonight? Tell us a little bit about the vibe you feel tonight.
It's crazy. I mean, there's like 250,000 people on the strip here, probably even more than that. And we came here and it's been packed, and we're having a blast. It's fun.
Well, thank you for all that you do. Let's talk about this little ice cube. This has got to be the cutest thing ever.
From the Palms. If you want to go to the Palms, you get one of these and you can turn it off and then turn it back on in another color.
Makes your drink just a little bit more fun,
exactly.
Right? All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
A good time out here. Paula, Gary, back to you guys.
Thanks, Melissa.
Thank you very much. We're having a good time here. The street is filling up. The fireworks are now, just a little over 35 minutes away. And we're going to be here right through to bring them all to you.
We're counting down to 2009. Stay with us.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight.
Happy New Year from the Las Vegas Pussycat Dolls. You're counting down to 2009 with Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
Less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me.
Actually, I was just counting up to 5 there with the Pussycat Dolls. But anyhow, welcome back to our coverage of New Year's Eve 2009 on the Las Vegas Strip.
And this corner is really crowded now. We're expecting 291,000 people, and in fact, there could be more than that. Chris Saldana is live at Mix Nightclub. Chris.
Gary and Paula, we are on the 64th floor here at Mix at the hotel, and a number of people are already getting excited. You can feel the energy pumping. I'm joined now by Kayla and Jim Arabia, who are here. Why did you guys choose Mix? Of every nightclub you could have been to, you're here tonight.
I don't know. It's our first New Year's together as a married couple, and look at the view. It's incredible. We couldn't be at a better place. This is amazing.
You both are ready with some champagne glasses.
Yeah.
Jim, what did it take a lot of convincing to do to get her out here?
Not at all. We went and saw a couple of shows today, and then came up here and fantastic time.
So you mentioned your first New Year's as a married couple. How long have you guys been married?
About 8 months.
8 months.
You're gonna make this a tradition to come back to Mix every year now?
Maybe, I think so.
We're having a good time.
She's looking at you, so that means yes, Jim. Right? Thanks so much for sharing your story. So I promised somebody that I'd be putting on this top hat. So here's the hat. So I'm going to show you what the dance floor looks like here at Mix. You know, the party's getting started, the music is going, and the people are getting excited for 2009 to come. And we're going to have the prime location, prime seating here. Once the clock strikes midnight, the fireworks spectacular is going to be amazing from where we're at. You can see people dancing up a storm. Once it gets closer to midnight, they're going to all about lining towards the window and get excited about looking at that fireworks show. And we're going to bring it to you live. Gary and Paul, I'm going to toss it back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Chris Saldana. Maybe the best view in all of the city tonight, looking straight up the strip from the Mix nightclub.
The view that we've got right here of the thousands of people is really amazing at Flamingo and the
Just
strip.
phenomenal. There's probably room for more, but they're pretty tight in here. You've seen the shots from downtown on Fremont Street. They're about the same out here, just everybody kind of this way. But everybody's moving here and kind of going back and forth. You can see it. There it is right there.
Make their way around. There is a strip in the middle where the police have kept it clear, and they've got barricades up. So
in case there's an emergency or something, or somebody gets sick, they can get vehicles in and out to take care of those people. Anyways, it's a beautiful night on the Las Vegas Strip. The weather is warm. It's a great night. 2009's coming. I don't know too many people are going to be too sad to see 2008 go away. Even though there's one extra second in 2008, just what we didn't need, so that because the Earth is kind of slowing down. So anyhow.
That's right. We're counting down to 2009. Stay with us.
Give me a choice, Lord. Christ, I don't believe in peace. I'm having like a sound so bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. Let's drop.
Live on Channel 8. Countdown to 09.
Remember they wanted us to do our Shake It?
Welcome back to Countdown to 2009. We are here live at Caesar's Palace at the Bella Luce patio.
Sometime in the next 25 minutes, this crowd's going to go wild out here because they're going to send a test firework up, and it's going to go boom, and everybody's going to think, oh my gosh, here they come, and then back down again. But anyhow, we're going to have that in the next 2 minutes too. So we'll keep our eyes open for that. We're watching for all that's going on the strip. Chris and Canteen.
That's right. Things are quickly deteriorating into a pretty good party here, Gary and Paula. The problem is Denise is way past her bedtime, and she's starting to get a little bit weird on me. So I don't know. We were going to show people how busy it's getting on the street.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing about New Year's Eve. You want cocktails and great music. And here at this location, there's 2 patios that spill out onto the strip, so they can all hear the music. And it is shoulder to shoulder down there on the sidewalk.
There it is.
People are moving and grooving to Pink, AC/DC, Aerosmith, and they're just really having a blast. So the party isn't just here, but up and down the Las Vegas Strip. In fact, let's go all the way up the Las Vegas Strip, Dave.
Chris Saldana is at the Mix Lounge at the hotel. Chris?
Dave and Denise, you have to save me some of those glasses. They look really good on you. We are here at the Mix at the hotel, 64th floor, and the party is getting started. We're about 30 minutes away from the countdown. You can hear the DJ right now just kind of getting the crowd going, getting them energetic and getting them excited. We can feel that energy and that excitement as well. It is packed. The dance floor is bumping. The drinks are being sold, and it is about to happen in less than a half hour. And we're going to have the prime seating because we're going to bring you that spectacular view once those fireworks go off. But someone that's also having a good time is Melissa Duran. She is live at Treasure Island from Christian Audigier. Melissa, I can only imagine the party's just getting started as well.
Oh, it's been going since 9 o'clock and it is still going strong. But right now we're actually going to talk about the crowd that's building outside of the TI. If you take a look behind me, you can see the thousands of people that are gathering out on the street, all of them trying to get that prime location for the fireworks when they go off at midnight. Now, from where we are right now, the fireworks are not going to be shot off behind the TI, rather behind the Mirage. So really where this vantage point is, no one really knows how well they'll be able to see the fireworks from here. Still, they're all hoping it'll be a good view. You can hear that music right now. It's just a great time out here. And of course, we'll bring you those fireworks live at midnight. Right now, let's go to Ted Florendo, who's down at Fremont. Ted?
Well, is it me or is it just getting more crowded in here? I think that's happening. I think more people are actually coming in. And not only are we getting close to the countdown, everybody's taking out all their cameras because we are getting close. We were hoping to grab the mayor, but he says he's getting ready for the countdown, for the 2009 countdown here. And we're getting ready now to get everything set up for the mayor to make the countdown. And right now, we're definitely getting a lot of people getting ready here for the festivities to get started. Again, right now we got bands playing, quite a bit of them. And now, oh yeah, everyone's having a great time. All right, Aaron Drawhorn, now how is it down there?
All right, Ted, I think I have a little more breathing room than you do, but this is pretty much in the middle of all the action on the Las Vegas Strip. A lot of people right now are just now starting to go ahead and claim their spots here on the Strip. Fireworks starting in less than 30 minutes as we say goodbye to 2008. A lot of people are trying to claim their spots. A lot of people are heading over to Pure here in front of Caesar's Palace. Happy New Year. And you can see people are pumped about the new year. Gary, Paula, back to you.
Thanks, Aaron.
Ted mentioned everyone who's taking pictures, so you at home, hold it right there. Wait. There you go. Gotcha.
I hope you had the red eye reduction
I did. For all the folks at home who are watching us sort of in the dark.
That's right.
That's it. It is New Year's Eve on the Las Vegas Strip. Where else would you rather be than here in Las Vegas on New Year's Eve? It's 20 degrees or colder in New York.
It's gorgeous here.
It's just wonderful here. We're almost better in Australia.
It is.
You think?
Yes. Diablo's Cantina has attracted a lot of people. Dave and Denise are there right now. Dave.
Well, actually, Paula, we were talking earlier. Melissa was talking to some members of the Army. What we have here is a whole group of ladies who are from all over the country, and they are former members of the Army. Is that right? Now, Carlotta, you're from the D.C. area.
Yes, I am.
And your friends are from where?
They're from North Carolina, Florida, and Tampa.
And you came here just to celebrate New Year's Eve.
Yes, we did.
And why did you choose Las Vegas?
I think one of our friends that was over in Iraq at the time chose it. So we just decided to say, yeah, that's a good idea.
You kind of made that promise to yourself that you'd treat yourself when you got back.
Yeah.
That's very good. We're so glad you came here, Carlotta. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. It's just really getting to be a really high pitch of a party here. I think if you come back in a few minutes, the place will self-destruct. Back to you, Gary, Paula.
Thanks, Dave. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yes. Getting ready. Here you go.
Gary's preparing.
Hang on.
All right. One out of each side of my mouth.
Make sure they work. That one's gone.
All right.
That's
we
what
will
you get
continue.
For $4.99 at the party store.
What can you ask? We'll be back as we count down to 2009.
Happy New Year, Las Vegas. I don't know why I did that. Let me do it a different way. No, I'll start with that. No. What about two? Happy? No. Happy New Year, That's not happy enough. Happy New Year, Las Vegas. No, that's too much. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Las Vegas. Happy New Year. Happy. Hey, Happy New Year, Las Vegas.
Happy New Year's, Las Vegas, from the Hawaiian Tropic Zone Dancers. You're counting down to 2009 with Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
I wanna take
Welcome back to our coverage of New Year's Eve 2009. We have a little bit of a sad story, or at least, possibly sad story. Let's hope not. But Boulder Station is being evacuated at this hour. We are told that there is some sort of situation going there. The bomb squad and the fusion team, which is sort of the everybody from every department, fire, police, other police,
it's
federal
a coalition
agents,
of law enforcement,
and all of that are on the scene. We really don't know much more than that at this point.
They're setting up a command post, the armor team and the fusion team, and we have a live Eyewitness News crew on the scene, and as soon as they have information, we will bring it to you. But we want to tell you, don't go near the area of Boulder Station. It's being evacuated for a possible incident.
Yep, might as well just avoid that if you're going out and about, at least for a little while. We'll let you know when the all clear's been sounded or whatever happens out there. Right now we want to go to Aaron Drawhorn. He's a couple of 100 yards north of us on the Las Vegas Strip with a whole bunch of close friends now, Aaron.
Yeah, Gary, Paula, a lot of people having a great time. So far, no trouble on the Strip. We're here now with a couple that came to Las Vegas all the way from Pennsylvania, Dennis and Pat from Pennsylvania, and you were decked out for the festive.
Absolutely. Happy New Year, everybody in Vegas.
Happy New Year to you too, sir. You got your hat on and you're ready.
We're all dressed up. We're ready, man.
Why did you choose Las Vegas? You could have gone pretty much anywhere in the country. Why Las Vegas to ring in the new year?
Best city in the country. The excitement, it's the excitement. It's the crowd, the people. It's fantastic.
Now, where are you going to be watching the fireworks show from, Pat?
Well, right here, down here, a few yards, the Treasure Island and Caesars. Just
great, and a lot of excitement. And 2008 is almost gone.
We're ready. And hopefully 2009 is going to be a lot better than 2008. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy New Year's to everybody.
All right, thanks a lot, sir. Dennis and Pat from Pennsylvania. We appreciate it very much. A lot of folks are just now starting to claim their space here on the Las Vegas Strip. People are starting to line up because pretty much right here we are in the middle of it all, because we're going to have fireworks from down at Mandalay Bay up to the stratosphere. And so the folks who like to celebrate on the Strip like to be in this area right here in front of Caesar's Palace, in front of the Flamingo, because they get to see fireworks pretty much in all directions. So the countdown is on, and we'll have the fireworks coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Aaron.
Dennis and Pat from Pennsylvania, the first to wish you a happy Thanksgiving on this New Year's Eve.
That's right.
That's right.
And we got a good shot of the horse, the mounted police going by
units.
there. Yes, that's right.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're getting dangerously close to that New Year's Eve midnight magic moment. So there we go, blowing the horns. We'll see you in a minute.
Happy New Year, Las Vegas, from Terry Fader and Vicky. We're counting down to 2009 with Channel 8 Eyewitness News. Vicky, you want to help us count down? 36, 24, 36. You're not helping. No, I'm advertising.
Welcome back to Countdown 09, our celebration of New Year's Eve on the Las Vegas Strip and downtown Las Vegas. There's the picture from downtown.
Yes, Ted Florendo is down in the middle of it. Tell us what's going on.
Everyone's having a good time. 10 minutes away before the mayor gets up on the stage and gives the big countdown to the 2009 New Year. Everyone here's excited. They got the cameras ready, including this guy. Check it out. What's your name, buddy?
I'm Gary, man. I'm enjoying my New Year's. There's a bunch of weirdos around here, though. Be careful.
Yeah,
weirdos all over here.
Let me know if you spot one for me, okay?
They're all over this place.
What made you get up on this little get up here?
Hey, man, this is me. You gotta love it. We're in Vegas. This is New Year's. Woo!
All right, you were doing some cool dance moves. Why don't you show me some of those cool dance moves you were doing earlier? Come on. Thank you so much, man. As you can see, everyone is stoked. Happy New Year. Everyone is stoked down here at Fremont. You thought they'd be home watching TV? Well, a lot of them came out here and decided to have a good time, got off their couches, bad economy or not. They said, you know what? I'm going to come down here and have a good time because we're going to welcome in a new year again. Fremont Street, we had the bands, we got Viva Vision, we got fireworks going off in less than 10 minutes, people, right here on Fremont Street. Gary, Paula, back to you.
Very, very exciting. We're all looking forward to 09, and it's not just that 2008 was a bad year, because it wasn't completely bad. No. We had a historic election. Nevada was more involved in this election than ever before. All of the candidates came here. It's a bright new administration. It's a great thing.
There were some very good things about 2008.
Yes.
And let's hope there are going to be an awful lot of good things about 2009. Dave and Denise are at Diablo's Cantina, which is in the Monte Carlo.
We are having too much fun down here. You know, it's been a great evening. We're so glad you at home have been sharing it with us. We've been trying to bring a little bit of the flavor and the color of the parties around the Strip, and this has been a pretty good one here.
Yeah, so we got the hat. We got our little favor, but let me tell you, I bought these glasses in 2008 for $15. In about 10 minutes, they'll be worth like $1.
This is the last year you can do that with the 2 zeros. That's right. Okay, so.
I'm enjoying my impersonation of Elton John tonight. So they are counting it down. Let's show everybody, Louie, what's going on here.
What we're doing
they
here.
Are shoulder to shoulder. The music is
Nobody's
pumping.
having a good time here. Nobody's having a good time. It's just awful. Yeah, it's just too bad.
I think they wish they'd stayed at home instead. This is the flavor of Diablo's Cantina at Monte Carlo.
We're at
Let's
the Monte Carlo.
Back up the Strip
and
to Gary and Paula.
Fun time. And yes, we're getting ready to show you our vantage point at the MGM, which will be one of the places where they're shooting off fireworks. And we think it's a pretty good spot. Maybe not as good as Chris Aldana, but you know what? Is there a bad spot on the Strip? I don't think so.
Absolutely.
No, we've got a great perch here. Gary and Paula, back to you.
Denise, we'll see your glasses and raise you one. How about that?
I've got rose-colored glasses on, and that's the way I see life.
And mine are orange, so I don't know what that means. But
sunny
anyhow.
disposition.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
yes.
All right. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. That's it. We are counting down to 2009. We're getting dangerously close. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey Ken, when you were in the studio last week, did you talk about going out to get new shoes or something?
I did talk about it. Why?
Oh, somebody wrote in our morning mail, wanted to know if you got new shoes.
I did, right here.
Oh.
Look.
Hey, Ken, call your mother, tell her to stop emailing the show.
Wake up with the most enjoyable team around.
This holiday season, give the gift of luxury. Give the gift from Acura of Las Vegas. Acura of Las Vegas on West Sahara, 1 block west of Rainbow.
Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. Welcome back to Countdown to 2009.
And it is a lot of fun. I don't think there's room for a lot more people out in the street behind us. The entire intersection of Flamingo and the Strip is filled with people, wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder, and all packed in, and they're all waiting for one little thing to happen in less than 5 minutes, the fireworks.
Very exciting.
Melissa is at Treasure Island. Melissa.
Well, let me tell you, people are on their feet, ready to ring in 2009. Just take a look at this crowd. In the last 5 minutes, they've been putting on their party favors, getting ready to ring in the new year. Right now, Sirens of T.I. is actually on. Everybody's watching that performance. It's kind of a good way to pass the time before we count down to 2009. This has really been a fun crowd out here. Everyone's getting along. Everyone's just mingling with one another. Everyone just really excited to leave 2008 behind and start a new year with a fresh start. A lot of fun out here. We have people from the military here. Again, we had a bride and groom here. Just a really good time. Happy to be here. Gary, Paula, back to you.
There you go. Melissa, thank you very much. Paula, thank you very much. Hello, hello. Yeah, we just turned around and went like this, and the crowd just roared. Everybody is really excited. Hey, Chris, I think you're going to lose your exclusive little vantage point out there on the edge at Mix.
I think so also, but we're going to try to see if we do have the best view. We can hear some fireworks already going off. I think they're just testing them. We're on the 64th floor here at Mix. We're being told by the DJ there's about a minute and a half, close to 2 minutes left. So once the fireworks start, I'm going to move out of the way and I'm going to keep quiet so you can enjoy the view from your house. 64th floor here at Mix, and the action is already getting started. A lot of folks are already having a good time. Folks from inside are already getting excited and ready to go and ready to get this party started. A number of people are watching from their homes, and we say a big hello to everyone that is watching, and we hope that they're going to stick around and ring in the new year with us here as we say goodbye to 2008 and hello to 2009. Gary and Paula, back to you.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going anywhere now.
No, they're stuck. Yeah. And they will be stuck for quite a while afterwards. But we have about a minute left. We're very excited. There are how many different locations? 9?
9 different locations. I'm not sure I can count them all right off the top of my head, but I
have a list of them somewhere.
Treasure Island, Caesars Palace,
Convention Center,
Stratosphere, Under the Canopy at Fremont Street, and I missed.
Did you say Caesars Palace?
I did.
They'll be right here.
Yep, they'll be back here behind us, so everybody should have a good vantage point.
That's right, especially Donnie and Marie, where they're looking down on us from the Flamingo.
And I guarantee you, nobody at home, you guys at home, you're not going anywhere. You're going to stay right here and watch the fireworks with us right here on Channel 8, because we're going to have great shots of them from all of our cameras up and down the Strip, downtown on Fremont Street Experience. So, the moment we've been waiting for now, getting very, very close.
Did we hear the warning shot, Gary?
No, I haven't heard any warning shots tonight.
I haven't
Nor
either.
has our crowd, because I haven't heard them go.
They usually have a countdown clock on the Fremont Street Experience. That's probably what's going by.
My players are smart and they know value.
That's right, Jackie. Our slots are 25% looser than the Clark County average. Certified. The El Cortez Hotel and Casino, downtown.
Minute away from the fireworks right now, so we are counting down. Our monitor's kind of hard to read the numbers on, so they'll be telling us in our ear, so we kind of know what it is. But look at these shots. There you go. See if we can make some people make some noise back here. There you go. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? There you go. He got him to cheer.
30 seconds until 2009. Look at all the cell phones. All the lighted cell
20.
phones.
They're counting it down on the big clock across from us.
And here it comes. 10.
Here you go, folks. Forget it.
Oh, there's some.
Vegas, dirty and dreaming of the other side. Save your tears and laughter, because it doesn't matter what you find. It ain't pretty. I've done the show. It ain't pretty when the pretty leaves you with no place to go. If you think you need it, here's the place to beat it, but it ain't pretty. We like to party.
What? Can't hear you. Welcome. Good, good. Come back. Okay, fireworks are still going off.
Gonna set my soul, gonna set my soul on fire. Got a whole lot of money that's ready to burn, so get those stakes up higher. There's 1,000 pretty women waiting out there. They're all living in the devil may care. Just the devil, Viva Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas. That there were more than 24 hours in the day.
I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Oh, there's blackjack and poker and the roulette wheel. A fortune won and lost on every deal. All you need is a strong heart and a nerve of steel. Viva Las Vegas.
You will have the best view.
Yes, definitely. There were places, a lot of places, unfortunately, on the Strip, because of the change, where a lot of people couldn't see a lot of the fireworks. We could see some, but, you know, there were some of them were hidden behind buildings and
yes.
stuff. So,
I think the people actually in the middle of the street could probably see a lot of it.
David Denise, you're down at the Monte Carlo. How was the view down there?
Well, we saw it going north. We saw it going south. We thought the MGM, but I guess
Oh,
not.
yeah, be honest, Dave. We didn't have a great view. I was hoping it would be right across the street, but I think this particular part of the strip was obstructed.
But you know what? From this vantage point, everybody came up from downstairs.
Yes.
They crowded around the windows. We had a wonderful time. A lot of gracious people here having a good time.
Yeah, we could see it way down that way.
We could see it down there past the Tropicana, so
it was
pretty
great.
neat shot. Probably not as good as Chris Saldana had, though, over at the
way
Mix
up top.
Lounge.
I bet that was awesome.
What about it, Chris?
You know what, Dave and Denise, there was a lot of people that were here eager and anxious to see the fireworks, and because they were set so low, the fireworks weren't able to be as visible as they have been in years past. But don't get me wrong, there was still a great view. We were able to see a lot of the fireworks from the Tropicana behind me, and there's still some fireworks going off, and the folks here did have a great view and enjoy their time here. Now the party's just getting started. They're ringing in 2009, and people were toasting each other, and actually I'm being thrown a top hat right now to celebrate the new year. So the view was a great view, 64th floor here at the hotel. People all along here at the outside of the patio having a good time, and the dance floor inside is going well. So a little bit different from years past, but the fun definitely still happening right here. And Happy New Year to all of Las Vegas who is watching, from the folks here at Mix and of course the hotel and all those here at Mandalay Bay, and from all of us at Channel 8. I'm going to go ahead and toss it now to Melissa Duran to see what her view was like at Treasure Island. Melissa?
Well, you know, Chris, unfortunately, we were on one of the areas of the strip that had a very obstructed view. We really couldn't see any of the fireworks, but the crowd didn't care. They were up on their feet, dancing, yelling, blowing their little horns. So again, happy 2009 to everyone at Channel 8. Let's take a look behind me. You can see that people are moving along the strip now, just trying to figure out where they're going to go next to ring in, or actually spend the first, maybe next hour of 2009. It's been a great night, a fun night here at Christian Audige. Thanks so much for joining us. Now let's go to Ted Florendo, who's down at Fremont Street. How was 2009 down there, Ted?
Woo! How's that sound? We didn't have the vantage point like Chris Saldana had, but I'll tell you what, I had great company down here. Everyone was on their best behavior. Everyone brought the mood up. And you know what? I was wondering how they were going to light off fireworks down here at the canopy. It was fantastic. They had all the fireworks right up near the speakers here, and they all went off. We obviously didn't get a good shot of the strip and the shows that went off the fireworks, but we had our own fireworks down here. A lot of people hugging, kissing each other, welcoming in 2009. It's been a great 2008, and you can tell with everybody's optimism down here that they're ready to bring in 2009 like myself. I just want to say a big thank you and a Happy New Year to all my colleagues at Channel 8 and all my friends and family and everyone out there in Las Vegas who are big Channel 8 watchers. Happy New Year to you. Let's make 2009 the best out there. Aaron, back at you.
All right, Ted, thank you very much indeed, and Happy New Year to you as well. The fireworks show is over, and now the long process begins of all of the thousands, actually hundreds of thousands of people who are moving on out from the Las Vegas Strip right now. A lot of them are going to be heading to bars, nightclubs to continue the celebration of 2009. A lot of people, though, are getting into their cars, and they have a long commute home. I see Metro Police are hovering above right now in their chopper to make sure that this is a safe and orderly process, and we will send it back to Gary and Paula, where it's a bit more calm over there.
Yeah, just a little bit, but it's a lot of fun. We got a lot of people having a good time behind us. Aaron, thank you very much.
People are starting to file out. Gary, I think we have a practically...
Nah. Don't go there.
We had a no-show here. We had a no-show at Diablo's Cantina. Mix didn't have a great view. TI didn't have a great view. Fremont Street had a great view.
Yeah, how about that? The first year they had fireworks under the canopy at Fremont Street, and it turned out really well.
They may rethink this next year, because I've talked to some people over here who are a little disappointed. People in the middle probably had a great time.
Had a good view of it. We don't want to leave you on a downer tonight, but we did tell you about the situation that's going on at Boulder Station. In fact, it's been evacuated. Amanda Hernandez has made her way all the way from the north side of town over to Boulder Station, and she joins us now to tell us what she knows about what's going on over there. Amanda.
Well, it's quite a scene here. A lot of New Year's Eve revelers were actually pushed out into the cold tonight because Boulder Station Casino here that you see behind me has been evacuated. Now, we know that the SWAT team has pulled up. We did see them right outside the front doors of the casino. We also know that an armor team was here. Just a lot of officers patrolling this area. A lot of people, again, like I said, pushed out of this casino, so they're just kind of filling the streets waiting to hear what's going on. Now, we've been told the reason for this evacuation is there is perhaps some kind of explosive inside the casino. Now, some of the people we talked to say that there was a person inside acting a little suspicious at the time, and the best we can figure at this point is that perhaps that person had some kind of explosive device. But again, nothing has been confirmed. Officers only say that they are looking into what could be an explosive situation inside. But everybody, for right now, did have to be evacuated from Boulder Station Casino. We're now reporting live. Amanda Hernandez, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
Amanda, the police are telling you it's some sort of explosive device. Did they say that it came from a phone call or from someone seeing something?
The police haven't released any of that information yet. Right now, they're just saying that they are looking into an explosive situation, and that is all they are telling us at this moment. But we knew, though, that the SWAT team is here.
All right, let's hope everything comes out well. Las Vegas is a wonderful place to spend New Year's Eve, and we wouldn't want to dampen it with anything bad happening.
No, so let's hope not. It has been a great night.
We know that the people behind us had a good time. We know that the people we've seen in all the other live pictures from up and down the Strip and downtown had a good time. We hope you've had a good time tonight, and we thank you again for spending New Year's Eve with us.
And you have a great thing that you always say every year, which I love to hear.
Which I can remember.
Well, it goes something about the things...
best things that happened to you in 2000. Worst things that happened to you. No, the best things that happened. See, I told you, couldn't the best things that happened to you in 2008 be the worst things that happened to you in 2009.
That's right. It's a great thought.
It's a nice toast.
We love you. Thank you for spending New Year's Eve with us, probably for more than one time. And you had a great view of the fireworks, so be thankful for that.
We're going to show them to you as we go away now. One more time. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
A year of monumental events, consequences, and changes. 2008, a year you experienced with Eyewitness News.
There's an airplane that's on fire.
Going in.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
Huge response from firefighters and rescue crews.
The firefighters are winning this battle.
We have breaking news to tell you about tonight.
Our cameras have found serious security lapses.
Out here on the snowing a lot.
This isn't going away anytime soon.
One financial institution falling after the next, that's no good.
We made many promises to our citizens. We overpromised.
What if I have HIV now, or hepatitis?
This is going to cost you hundreds of billions of dollars. Get ready for it.
Because of what we did on this day, change has come to America.
If we don't come together as a community, we don't have anything.
I saw an angel being there, watching over him.
Eyewitness the next chapter. Experience Eyewitness News.